What's up, guys? I know y'all been wanting me to make a video, so figured I'd get my butt out here today and do it. Got my 357 XP out here today. Finally got it done, and figured we'd come out here and make some test cuts with it and see how she runs. I've played around with it some so far. I've probably put about a tank of gas through it or so far, and so far it's doing pretty dang good. I'm pretty pleased with it. The wood we got today ain't the best. It's solid. It's pretty solid. But it's not. It's poplar, so it's not super solid or hardwood. But figured I'd take it easy on it for a little while and see how it does. And this is give us a little bit different scenario on cutting. It's actually a pretty decent sized piece of wood too. So it's probably just a tad over 20 inches in diameter, and I've got a 20-inch bar on the saw, so it'll give it a workout for sure. There's some glorious timber in here. It's all nice and straight and clean, and straight, clean timber. A lot of it's poplar. There's some white oaks in here, as you can see. They stretch pretty dang tall. Some of them's a good bit over 100 feet. They came in and cleared a lot of that out over there. Came in with a bobcat and a fecon head, fecon machine, and cleaned all that out down in there. Did a nice job of it too. That fecon head makes good work of things. It makes everything easy, especially when you got a bunch of brushy material, for sure. But we'll show you the saw here, and it's not the prettiest thing to look at, but it's done finally. I've been wanting this saw to be done for quite some time now, and we finally figured out what was going on with it. We was having a bunch of stupid little issues with it. She had an air leak, and after I got it together, it was acting stupid, so we thought it was around the intake because we had some intake troubles. But then I got to thinking about it, and this saw was cooked when I got it, so I knew that it had another air leak somewhere else other than where I was at. So I started digging elsewhere. We tested the crank seals, and sure enough, the PTO side crank seal was bad on this saw. And so we got a new crank seal put in her, and went through the carburetor on it and got it running. I've got another carburetor kit on order for it, so I'm gonna put another carburetor kit in it when I get it, because right now the carburetor kit that's in it's not the best, but she's running, and that's actually surprisingly running pretty well. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get started here and see exactly how it's going to do here. The chain could be a little bit more hungry, but it's cutting, so we're gonna roll with it today. And in future videos, we'll get her straightened out and really do some cutting whenever I get some better wood to cut on. But I'm gonna get you set up here, and I'll get her fired up and make a few cuts. Let's see here. There we go. It's not a bad angle right there. There we go. Alrighty. By the way, the saw is already warmed up, so I'm not just ripping on a cold saw. She's ripping, guys. Like I said, that's from some pretty soft wood. Because it's poplar, it's still solid. It's actually waterlogged. It's got a bunch of water soaked in it because we've had a bunch of rain lately. But she's a ripper. I love it. She's stout. Sounds wonderful too. We had to go back in and do some more modifications to the muffler because it wasn't breathing enough. So it's breathing now for sure. It's gonna make a heck of a firewood saw. Sorry there, you know you couldn't see me because the sun, it's awful bright this morning. But she's gonna make a heck of a firewood, whatever I want to use it for. Saw. She's stout. This was the first saw that I ever ported. And I didn't know how good it was going to turn out, you know, because it's the first port job. But it's actually turned out pretty good. The hopper helped me with this one to build it when I did it, because I was still, like I said, it was my first saw. I was still learning. But I did the majority of the work. I did most of the porting and everything else. He just kind of guided me along and helped me with what I should do on it. I'm getting better at it, and planning on porting plenty more. But anyway, guys, I know y'all been wanting a video, so I'm gonna get this out to you, and I appreciate y'all watching. Welcome all new subscribers. I know I've picked up a few. I pay attention to my subscribers too, just like the hopper does. I know who's in there and who ain't. I know who comments and who don't. And I appreciate everyone that does. I appreciate all the likes y'all give me, all the props and all the compliments I get from y'all nice people out there. And I love doing this, and I'm glad y'all love watching. But anyway, we're gonna get this out to you, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.